What is this?
Maybach music.
I like this Maybach.
Yeah, we here. What is this? Episode 37? 36? 36. Welcome to the Poor Man's Poetry Podcast. You already know how we do.
Yes, sir.
Another special episode here for you guys. We are here at True Potential Barbershop. Yeah, man.
This reality.
Let's get into this music one time. Play something old real quick.
Must be Illuminati. Talking to the Holy Ghost in my Bugatti. He knocking on the door, don't let the devil
Oh man, the people act like they don't know about this song. Y'all don't remember this Rick Ross song from back in the day?
I'm getting money. Must be Illuminati. Talking to the Holy Ghost in
Yeah.
my Bugatti. He knocking on the door, don't let the devil in.
Just had to play something old real quick. Yeah.
Lord knows that boy that been about it. Lord knows that boy will catch your body. Phone ringing, gotta be the Mexicans. Phone ringing, gotta be the Mexicans. Being dead broke is the root of all evil. Get money, my nigga. Do good with your people.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get too much into the music, man. We got some barbers in the house, man. We gotta talk to them, see how everything is going. Yes, sir. So like I said, we are here with True Potential Barbershop. Yes. You guys want to go ahead and introduce yourself? Well, hold on. What's up with my host, man? You want to introduce yourself? You want to talk about some stuff?
Yeah. We go basically get into everything. This is my barbershop, really.
Yeah.
This ain't about me. It's about them. So y'all gentlemen could definitely introduce yourselves. However y'all want to start it.
Left to right to left, whichever way.
Boss man.
All right.
Mastermind behind it all.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, Myron the barber, founder of True Potential. A little bit about myself. I've been cutting now for about 6, going on 7 years. It's a passion. You know, it's something I love to do. I like to do. Think about doing when I'm not doing it. And you know, that's it.
That's what's up.
My name is Amari. Folks call me Dubs, A-Dub, Amari. You know, I got a lot of names.
Everybody know that, man. Everybody know.
Yeah, I'm been here since I was 5 in Savannah. You know, kind of been around. You know, every side of town, school. You know, sports, barbering. Just picked it up. Probably we in our 3rd year now.
Okay.
Actually, in the shop, you know, professional wise, but I probably put like 2 years in, like in the household, just with friends and family.
That's what's up. That's how you build. That's how you build your clientele.
All right, I'm Brandon, or B, the letter.
The letter.
Barber to be specific. Been cutting hair like 2 years now. I got into the game for the flexibility. I started cutting my own hair. I was liking it, so I made it a thing. You know, be my own boss.
That's what's up. That's what it's about, man. Being your own boss.
Independence.
Absolutely.
The passion behind it, I didn't really like speak on it, man. Like sometimes when I talk about it, man, like I'll just be real with y'all boys. I tear up. Like, the first time I met Brandon, like I don't know if you had picked up on it, but like
I ain't caught it.
Like it get like that, like
I hear you.
yeah.
So what are some? I got you. So what are some? I guess like some pros or some cons to the barber business, being a barber, being independent.
I mean, I'll say pros is definitely, you know, I guess if you want to put your mindset into being your own boss, making your own schedule, managing your own time, but that could also be a con as well, because, you know,
I got
being
you.
a barber, or what you may think a successful barber, you would have to, you know, really concentrate on that.
Right.
Dedicate yourself to that. You know what I mean? And making sure that you are your boss.
I got you.
Know what I mean? And act accordingly. So.
Time management and everything. Yeah, I hear you.
Pros, I mean, like kind of like what Myron said, you know, just what both of these guys said actually, just the flexibility, man, and just, you know, you get to meet different people every day, like, you know, like
Yeah.
all kind of connections are made, all type of relationships.
People in different walks of life.
Especially with this, especially in the location that you guys are at, so.
Like some people that I'm pretty sure like all three of us probably would have never ever really like came encounter with. Like some people like just random conversation, but like we meet all types of people. Like everybody got to come get a haircut. So
Yeah.
I think that's a pro. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Definitely a pro.
That's something that's always going to be around, even to the end of time. People always going to have to come get a haircut.
And we really came up big. I think people got a chance to see how big and how effective we are with the pandemic, if you ask me.
Okay.
Because we got a chance to see a lot of people look crazy or just not want to be seen at all.
Not want to be seen.
You know what I'm saying?
I was definitely
Trying to sneak into the barbershop. I got
for
you.
real.
So I think, it's like, I think mine was getting ready to say, like, it's evolving a lot. Like, I don't know if y'all, like, tune into it like we do, being barbers, but it's evolving a lot right now.
Yeah, I mean, I was just about to say, like, it opens you up to a lot of things that things, in the city, what's going on, things you may not have known about. Like, when you come in here, we always open up a certain dialogue about things that people want to become a part of the conversation, talking about the music, just life, and, just different things like that. And then
It's like different barbershop talk.
is a connection, a hub for the people to kind of get together,
Facts.
definitely, and hopefully in a positive manner,
Absolutely. I mean, I've gone to not a bunch, but I've dabbled in different barbershops, and like some barbershops you do see that like that's sort of going away in some barbershops nowadays. It's like the sort of, I wouldn't call it like a tradition, but sort of like that, the homely barbershop atmosphere, like when you go in and you hear, like just guy talk, guys talking about sports or current events, news, different topics and things like that. Some barbershops are getting away from that, so yeah.
we definitely like to keep that going here. So
Yeah, we got to keep it going here. That's the only reason I come here.
it ain't the cut, man.
It ain't the cut.
Oh man,
Come
For the
on.
conversation.
I seen these guys cut a couple hairs today, man. They do pretty good,
Yeah,
man.
they do real good. They both do real good. Well, all three of them do good. I see him cut up a few times as well in here. So yeah, but he's a newbie though. So yeah, but he do his thing too.
Do my thing, bro.
Yeah,
Newbie with a
definitely.
vengeance, though.
There you go.
Yeah.
Doing some clean work.
Chip on his shoulder.
Yes, sir.
Gotta have that.
But you got to though get where you trying to get in general. So yeah, that's.
So when you guys want to plug the address for the people one time?
221 Birchfield Drive, right near the military base on Montgomery Street, the Hunter Army Airfield Base.
Okay.
True Potential Barbering Studio.
Absolutely.
Look us up at True Potential Barbering Studio, every social media tag.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. So, what other current events we got out there? How was you guys' weekend? What happened this past weekend? You guys got anything? Any special stories? Anything exciting happening in you guys?
Somebody got some.
No, man, nothing at all. I'll let these guys speak for themselves, but I mean, for the most part, everybody here kind of laid back and subtle, really, man.
Okay.
Everybody kind of work and go home. I don't know what these guys
Work
might
and go
be
home,
doing,
but you already know.
Talking about cons, being a barber is very tiring.
Yeah.
Very much.
Especially
I couldn't believe that.
towards the weekend. So what you said we did on our weekend, chill.
That's
man.
rest
Like,
time,
relax.
yeah.
Like getting ready for the next week.
Like,
You guys are literally on your feet for at least 10 hours of the day. So I understand it. I definitely understand. Mm-hmm.
What y'all boys think about that Paul Pierce situation? I'm just throwing the topic out there.
Right into the sports. Right into the sports.
Yeah,
I didn't see it myself. I saw when he tweeted something.
I saw two
Like,
different
he
situations.
can't win
I
for
don't really
losing,
know.
but I didn't see
What, he
it.
had girls twerking in the background?
Man,
Something along those lines. Yeah.
Parties?
Yeah, quarantine party.
But are they bad at him? Yeah, they
He fired.
I'm asking.
They fired him?
Yeah, ESPN they fired him. Yeah.
Okay,
I think he knew what he was doing though.
I think so. It seemed like.
I seen a blunt in his mouth and I was like, on one of the little posts I had.
Right. Yeah, because it was in California, so I guess all that stuff is legal out there, So
we looking at it like, what is he doing? But I mean, that's what they doing.
exactly.
Well, I mean, I guess in being who he is,
I guess it's looking.
And plus, I guess they said the main reason was because ESPN is owned by Disney. So which you can't be doing all that stuff, which you actually working for Disney.
You could even Don't let me get too deep into this. I mean, you could have been a little bit more cooler than. Like, he really had a blunt. Like, that boy ain't have a raw cone. That boy ain't have.
He didn't care at all.
Pipes where he could have said maybe it's tobacco or you know what I'm saying.
That's
Something
true.
along
That's
those
true.
lines. Like, you had to go with the old Swiss and sweet. Like,
He was trying to get himself in trouble.
I don't know if y'all might see like Wiz got all kind of tools where he, you know, be kind of
Expensive stuff it looked like.
Well, I mean, you showing his age. You an ex-NBA player.
That's true.
He's showing his age.
Man,
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I'm
Talking about with the kids.
I say he like what 45, 50?
Yeah, man.
He
That
in
man
his
not that
age.
old, man.
He's at least 40. He at least 40.
But I said 45, 50. You know, you got to give it a gap.
I'm with him. Yeah, on that.
But I wouldn't have put him at 50. Just something to throw out.
Yeah.
But nah, he can't take
I
all
just
that
seen
new
clips.
stuff.
I ain't really dug deep.
I hadn't dug deep.
Right, yeah.
It was just like, I guess the image just in general was kind of looking like, I don't know what this dude doing.
We'll definitely have to look it up though.
Yeah, he was going in.
Yeah, I think he'll be. Of course, he's gonna be fine regardless. You know, he should have money saved over from all those years playing in the league. But I mean, I hear like some XX rated site offer them money, you know, to do a show online. You know, with I guess with women twerking in the background and doing all type of stuff. So
That's more money, ain't it?
yeah,
Bad.
He getting it how he live.
exactly.
That's more money, man.
Is that how he doing it?
Yeah,
No.
I mean, hey.
you never know.
The way these OnlyFans and everything be popping up nowadays,
He said,
man.
why not, ain't it?
That's what. Cause, I mean, I was surprised that he was doing that on this live, but I think it was an actual intent behind it because you know ESPN, everybody's following you.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So,
I mean, maybe he was just too high. Maybe.
He probably just forgot it. He forgot. He didn't realize what he was doing.
He lost himself for a moment.
He was feeling himself.
Yeah.
He didn't realize what he was doing.
True.
Oh man, what else happened in sports out there?
Did y'all talk about this?
What's that?
This Blake and Aldridge to the net shit, or y'all done already caught that?
We tapped a little bit on. Did we last week?
Nah, we did not because we had interviewed.
That's true. Right.
Interviewed them boys from Fort Palooza, man. Shout out to Juvie Two-Way and his team over there.
Absolutely, two-way records and all that.
Yeah, them boys nice. Y'all boys gotta check them out. They on
Apple Music everywhere, just about. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
What said the name was again?
Juvie Two-way.
Juvie Two-way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we ain't really tapped into it. For the most part, like I'm rocking with my Celtics to the wheels fall off. Disregard my Spurs.
I think I was watching them the other night. Who were they playing? Somebody. But it was they look pretty good. They look alright. The Celtics look alright.
Celtics is my team, but like you know,
we looking good.
we think we got a ring?
I don't know if we can get a ring, but we gonna look good in the playoffs.
That's all that matter.
Yeah,
That's all that matter. But yeah, the Nets. They have all those people. I still don't think they're gonna be able to
Get it right.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Now Harden's hurt. Harden's out now.
So, I think they said KD was on his way back, right?
Really? Yeah. So.
Playing like
Like
a couple days.
this
I want
week
to
or
say.
next week.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. Okay. Yeah. So. Music. Yeah. So it's today. Well, it's April now. Have you guys heard any good music? Like really, really good music since the beginning of the year? Any like music that actually like stuck to you that was like, okay, yeah, like I'm still playing this. Like I'm still actually playing this. I have it. Where's the air horn? Where's my air horn? I gotta find my air horn.
He's talking about no. I mean, nothing that really sticks out, man.
Right.
You know, I kind of just been jamming like old stuff, things that I'm kind of used to now. I like a lot of the new stuff coming out. Like I'm not gonna hold it on them, but nothing that I can say sticks out. It's all like a blur. Like I listen to it, I like it, but it doesn't stick to me. You know what I mean?
I totally understand what you're saying.
Leave it type situation.
Right.
I think it goes back to just that microwave era of hip hop. It's the difference between putting something on the stove and throwing something in the microwave. That stuff on the stove gonna stick with you a little longer, basically, like
Stick to the ribs a little.
There you go.
Compared to the stuff that's coming out now. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I totally agree. Cause it's like every other week something different coming out. But I mean, you know,
I ain't mad. I mean, like I said, when I'm listening to the radio or whatever, you know, I'm in my zone. I'm jamming. I might turn one up, might turn one down, but for the most part, it's a good mixture out there. I think rotating on the radio.
Y'all fellas heard any
Rap
good music that y'all can put us
Are
on?
we speaking hip hop? Are we speaking hip hop?
Just all around, music in general. I mean, there has been some good things. I'm not gonna lie, but not like you said, nothing to stick to you.
What would you say? Like, what's been a highlight like for you personally?
Rap wise, I would say the only one that's like stick to me is probably like the Benny the Butcher album, probably.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd have to like literally see. That's the thing. I'd have to like look through what actually.
This year?
The best project of this year, I have to go with Benny. Benny so far this year, Jim, he had a pretty. It wasn't the best Jim Jones album, but I could
I
definitely
can't say it was the best for the best album that came out for the past 2 years. That's what the cat said that came in here.
Yeah, the Jim Jones.
Really?
I love Jim Jones. I love
Me
Jim
too.
Jones.
Jim Jones fan.
But
Me too.
I didn't necessarily agree with like the best album
Cause I think his best
for the
project.
past 2 years.
Not this one.
But that's
Heck
what he
no.
said, man. I was just like,
I think he wicked.
Everybody has their opinion, you know, but
I
But
think
I,
Mari was cutting him. He took his cape off.
Oh yeah, I took the cape off on him. Like,
oh yeah, he had to leave. He had to leave.
I'm big on the music, man, and you know, like when he made that statement, it just kind of.
It didn't sit well.
it ain't.
When he said the best album in 2 years, like it kind of like.
He's like,
He always getting on me about Jim
We
Jones.
talking 20 and 19. You know?
yeah, I can think of at least two off the top of my head that was better. Yeah.
Not the
Yeah.
best in 2 years.
Cause that would go to say like Conway album, cause that dropped last year.
Yeah. Or even Travis Scott, Astroworld. That was like
That was 19, wasn't it?
at least a year
That
or
was
two
like-
ago, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else dropped in the past 2 years since we talked about that?
Victory Lap.
Exactly. Yeah.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Nas dropped that mixtape, that
I
lost
listen to
tape,
every
and he
day.
dropped that.
Victory Lap.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm listening to.
Okay.
That be the motivation in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still side-eyeing it.
Yeah, Saha, you gotta go.
So I forgot about that one too.
About the past weekend, I went back and listened to like all the Cole, all the J. Cole,
That's a good.
all of them. Like,
Yeah.
I had some time to just kind of really dig in.
Man, we always talk about them boys, man. I feel like in the long run, I feel like he gonna be the Don.
J. Cole.
Like when the smoke clear. Like I would say Drake is the big dog.
I think he's on his
I
way
think-
when the smoke's still here.
I mean, a little bit of both, but I think some people kind of catch what.
You know, that's.
going on a little bit later.
I like the conversation where you're going here, because that's actually a good point. Like when the smoke, like okay, let's just say 5-10 years from now, like out of that generation, you know, out of the Kendrick, Drakes, and J. Cole, like who's gonna be the one to say that okay, like they were the one to stand the test of time, you know?
How some people kind of go back into the like I tell these boys, like I'm real familiar with like the music that was around when we was coming up, like the whole the Jay-Z, I mean the whole the Nas comparisons, but and I feel like that'll kind of have the same thing with Drake and Cole, but I think Cole gonna pull it.
But it's like you haven't mentioned Kendrick though, like
Because Kendrick's sort of like one dimensional. He's in his one dimension bag. I think he can come out of that dimension.
What you got to say, man?
I want to know what you mean by one dimension.
That's what I'm trying
I
to
might
figure
be on your same page,
Uh-huh.
but you got to explain to me what you mean. by
Like
why-
the last two albums have just been sort of like in the same direct. Like he's been he he already knows what I'm gonna say. He's on his back to Africa. He's on his back. So like I think I mean to me there's nothing wrong with that. But you need to make it more of like I think he can make it more of like an all around type of album.
More people could.
Gravitate to it.
But see, I think it's like okay. I think he actually, if we look at it from that perspective, I think he had controlled the temperature of hip hop. Because look what kind of like came from that. Jay kind of got on that tip, and a lot of other people kind of got on that tip.
But
You know what? I think he was before his time. I think his like when he dropped his second album, and I saw an interview where he said he actually wanted that to be his first album, which I think might have been a bad idea.
to start off with, because
Good Kid, Mad City was his best album, if you ask me.
I think so. Yeah.
And that was the first album, and that's what brought us all in initially. So then you hear the next one was what it was called, man. The second one, but that's kind of when he
wasn't. Damn, it was
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yes, that was it.
But see, that's Section 80. That's Section 80.
Yeah, Section 80 was
Those before those.
That was before
that was kind of better than Good Kid, Mad City.
I agree with that. I agree with
That was Good Kid, Mad City was more of like a storytelling concept, like conceptual type of album. But Section 80, that was more like an album, like an all around type
Like
album.
he actually, it like you said, from start, middle, finish, and it all joined together.
Right.
But the thing is, though, like I said, I think it changed the temperature. It's like, okay, boom, I'm gonna set this up and I'm gonna walk away. Because if you pay attention to like everything that else that kind of came after that, even like if you look at it from a perspective on a political point of view, look what happened to George Floyd. Look what happened to like Black Lives Matter. Like everything kind of like set on fire. And it seemed like it was just, and just my perspective.
But to me, it seemed like yeah. But when artists do that, it seems like they're chasing the. To me, it seems like they're chasing that fame of chasing the. Trying to ride that wave, because he did not create the wave. There's mad people ahead of him that did that wave.
Yeah.
But if we were talking about, because we were talking about originally about you said Drake, Cole, and I was like, well, what about Kendrick? So if we were talking about classism, he created that wave in that class.
He is.
I see what you're saying there. Okay, I got you.
I feel like
I guess of that generation, maybe he's
like
missing.
talent wise, Kendrick is there.
Yes,
I feel
absolutely.
I feel like the work that we have to work with is not there. And I say that like you got Drake and Cole with, a bunch of albums. You know what I mean? And mixtapes. But Kendrick is like, kind of stalled us out a little bit. Like, and the albums that we did get, I don't think that they
match up to the.
Because like Pimp the Butterflies and the Dams and everything after Good Kid, Mad City, it's like I can't really listen to it all the way through.
Like Dennis said,
you know what I mean?
Do you feel like it was kind of like force feeding you with too much information?
No, it was just that when I think of Kendrick, I go from Good Kid, Mad City back, and then like he kind of changed. Not changed, but I guess kind of evolved in his own little way in the other albums, and I just personally wasn't.
You wasn't ready for that.
I wasn't with that.
The transition.
Not with it, but I enjoyed it. I understood it.
Like,
but it just wasn't what I was used to from Kendrick. So
like when he gave us to Pimp a Butterfly, I was like, all right, yeah, this is tight. But then when he came back with the one right after that, what was it, Damn or something like that? I was like, okay, this is good, but it was like. You sort of gave us this already, so it's like.
Didn't he come out with something called Untitled, right? Where he
but even that, but even those songs were sort of like on the same type of.
It was on the same way.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be coming out with like a rock and roll album, I heard.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what I heard.
But I mean, it's Kendrick though, so if anybody can pull that off, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not mad at it, but okay, let's hear it now.
I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it.
I gotta hear it. This is his favorite rapper.
Kendrick, okay.
I might be a little biased.
This is his favorite rapper. So
Gotcha, okay.
Time at that.
I might be a little biased.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's like.
What's your favorite album from all of them?
Like bro was saying, the Section 80 joint.
Section 80, okay.
Section 80.
Section. I think Good Kid, Mad City resonated. I think I related to Good Kid, Mad City more, but I definitely like Section 80.
Ever listen to Overly Dedicated though?
That was before Section 80. Yeah. I think I only heard it like once or twice. I don't remember it too much like that.
That came out like 2010.
So do you think his older work is better than his new work?
I'm not when I said evolve, right? I'm not saying better. It's just what I can be comfortable in. You know what I'm saying? Or digest, or just kind of, in my zone with it.
I got you.
Because I'm not saying that's not good work that he's putting out. It's great work.
Mm-hmm,
It's just, I just can't listen through all the way through. I like to ride and listen to my music. I like to, just certain vibes that I appreciate.
It like Kendrick, like sometimes like when he do his thing, it ain't easy on the ear. Like
correct.
Like something gotta be. It's either I gotta be tuned into the beat, to the flow.
Gotta be like in a certain type of vibe or something.
He might do his weird voice hard, like mixed with mixed with that. It's like too much going on.
But with Kendrick is, man, you gotta
break it down.
You can't. The beat is gonna be weird as it is. You know what I'm saying? It's never like nothing really straight for it. You gotta more so pay attention to the words. From start to finish. You know what I'm saying? You can't tune out for a second or you lost. You know what I'm saying? So it's more so of, I think when he put out music, it's more so about his lyrics. You know what I'm saying? The music, I feel like it's a jazz within rap.
Definitely.
Jazz is kind of like timeless and everybody's doing their own thing, but they together. I feel like that's kind of how his music is. The music is doing God knows what, and he might go to his little, like, you know what I'm saying? But
he do be changing his voice up and stuff like that,
right? The beat that's going on at the point, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really lock in on his words.
It's like he can do that and it can win, or he can do that and it really miss.
Yeah, exactly.
I will agree with that.
When he go to his other voices, like I'd be like, okay.
It's rare that he missed, though. I would say it's rare that he missed.
I just think now it's time for him to show us, okay, Kendrick, you are still, exactly. You need to show us you are King Kendrick, right?
He definitely is one of my favorite artists.
Especially to be in the shadow of this many years, he got to come with some heat.
I'm not denying anything. Just for me personally, there's a line that I cut off.
But he probably could have kept there.
You got to. I think that's what anything.
Is there anybody that get in the boat with those three?
I don't know, but let's take a little break and then we'll come right back and we'll get into that.
So you asked the question. You said, who do you see in the boat with them?
Yeah, I'm asking y'all like, what y'all opinions? I guess.
But okay, well, I would have to go with your boy Saha then. I think Saha can actually stay afloat in the boat with them because Saha is really not old school. You know what I mean? He's not really an elder in the game. You know what I'm saying?
I agree 100%.
I know
other people don't. I like that.
I'm not going to contest that either. I agree with that. But somebody who was sort of like, go ahead, man.
No, I'm saying Mari had to kind of turn me on to Sci-Hi, right? Me too. Because I'm not going to say I didn't know about Sci-Hi, but I didn't know it to the depth that he did. And when I went back and really tuned in, I said, man, I was tripping.
Facts.
I said the same thing. I did.
Yeah. Facts. You know what I mean? So, I agree with that. Yeah. What you were saying?
Somebody else from that was sort of like in that same thing who doesn't get the same recognition, who I think is Wale. Wale, I think he's sort of like on that same tier with them, but for some reason people don't like him to me.
Was he in that freshman class though?
Yeah, he was in that same class. He was in that same class.
That was honorable mentions, man. Like Meek, Wale, Big Sean. If you ask me,
Big Sean too. I forgot about him
too. I think Meek could get in that boat, Bubba. But no, not with them.
You ain't thinking about when Meek first dropped,
bro. I'm thinking about Meek in general. I don't think Meek can hold the torch to them.
Not even when he first dropped.
I don't know why people say that, man. You cannot be listening to Meek if you say he can't hold his own.
No. I'm talking about
especially in an arena like this, like he does that.
But so I'm asking, like, with the Kendricks, the J. Cole's, you're saying that Meek could kind of like.
I would put. I mean, I think that would probably from that generation. That would probably be my top 5 right here. Those 3: Drake, Kendrick, Cole, and then probably Wale and Meek Mill.
Meek would give you a different vibe, of course.
True. Right.
But if you sit down and listen to him doing this thing throughout the, his mixtape game, whatever you listening to, the boy go.
He does. Yeah, I agree.
I think he could go. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm listening to it with a biased ear because I actually do like Meek, but he's not in my top 5. But like I could picture a Wale because Wale is a real lyricist. Not saying that Meek's not a lyricist, but I think like. Well, if we was to put them all on the track together, like I think
you would say it'd be least like life.
And that's just me. I don't think
I can.
Would be
out of
like,
those 5,
like because you gotta think we said Drake, bro. We said J. Cole. We said Kendrick. We said Wale. All those seem like. Go ahead. all of them seem like they could kind of like do their own thing, like and be on the same page. I just see if Meek come in, I just kind of feel like he just like the little bro just, hey, what y'all doing in there? To me, and I could be wrong.
I mean, I see what you're saying. I mean, because he is a
bro. Meek, that's rough.
No, I'm just saying.
All the mixtapes, like
Was he a part of the freshman class?
He was. I don't know if he came out the same year as them, but he is in that same generation.
Yeah, he was in the era.
Yeah, he was in that same era. Yeah.
When we speak about Wale, man, you know, this is my personal opinion. Like, I kind of appreciate the Wale, like, you know, what was that album called? Help me out.
Attention. The first one, the song he had with Lady Gaga on it or something like.
Well, that album.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it.
I appreciate that Wale a little more. Not saying that the Wale now ain't doing his thing, but the category he kind of putting himself in, like me personally, I don't follow. I'm not following because I don't.
What category is?
So it's in the.
Oh, you talking about
attention deficit disorder or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. You know, and then even further than that, when he had Nike boots, that track.
I think that was all on that album right there.
You know what? Y'all said something. Y'all just kind of made me think about a good point because, like, Kendrick, like, Wale kind of do what Kendrick need to do. Like when Wale bring that black soul, that is smooth, like it's so we can hear it, like it's so we can feel it. It's so you know what I mean.
It's digestible. It's like we want to get in. Yeah.
It come down easy, man. Like Kendrick, he just I don't know, man. And I like Kendrick, man. Don't look at me like that, bro.
It's forcible. It's sort of like it's sort of like you got to force yourself to like it a little bit.
Y'all making it seem like I'm saying he whack.
No. We're not saying that.
Might as well.
No, we know that's not what you're saying.
You know what? If y'all really want to be technical with it, can't nobody sit in the seat with Drake and Cole. Them other ones that we mentioned, they're honorable mentions. If you ask me,
You saying Kendrick honorable too?
we'll see on the next album.
I agree with
We
that.
need a little bit more, man. Like that's another thing we doing too, man. We keep pulling people into it.
I mean, but this year, I believe is gonna be it's gonna be crucial for all three of them because all three of them I think gonna drop this year, and it's like each one of them is gonna try to outdo the other one. So
have to.
yeah.
And I think Drake kind of like got a head start.
I don't think they gotta outdo each other. I think they just need to do their thing. They're kind of thirsty for these things.
Right. From everybody, really, yeah.
But I think Drake had a head start though. We talking about that with the 3-track that he dropped. So like,
But last summer, yeah. Yes.
Another one.
Yeah, it was.
I forgot what it was called.
But nothing from King Kendrick.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Where you at?
But you looking for him though? He ain't looking for you.
You know what? If you want to stay there, you can stay there.
But he coming though.
What they said. Nobody said Candyman.
Just because you put it don't mean it ain't.
I don't know personally, of course.
I think he got something.
Kendrick doing the silent thing. He probably.
I feel like
I think so.
He doing the silent thing. The silent treatment.
I think really because the thing is,
You're gonna do it different this time. You know, you ain't heard from me in a few years. I'm just gonna
listen a little bit more, like
become a fan type situation.
I think he really just been paying attention to the temperature of hip hop and how things are going and seeing if he can actually fit. Like kind of similar to like 3 Stacks. 3 Stacks wouldn't fit right here in this current state of hip hop. It'd kind of be like not necessarily a thorn, but it'd show you where the current state of hip hop is. If
you don't want to be in this.
That's the thing. That's the thing about it. Yeah.
What Myron just said, that's what I think Kendrick really got. I think he kind of like
y'all can have that until I drop type situation.
I heard he was having some label issues with TDE. I mean, I heard he was like trying to do his own thing, like trying to get his own label or something. So I don't know. Maybe that's got something to do with it. So
possibly he could be on mute right now, like legally.
Right, exactly, legally, yeah. So
I hope that's not the case.
Yeah.
He gotta give us something though. He definitely gotta give us something.
but speak
basement trackers.
something side B or something.
Even man, we ain't got nothing.
I mean, speaking of the Now I was just saying, speaking of the current temperatures or climate of hip hop, what do you guys feel about no, I heard Charlemagne talking the other day on the Breakfast Club. And he was saying that he thinks the climate of the hip hop is shifting from the South to Memphis. How do you guys feel about these Memphis rappers? You guys heard of any of them?
I haven't. I mean, the only people I know about from Memphis is 8 Ball and MJG.
I mean, like the new guys, like what's the new guy name? Yeah, like him and Pooh Shiesty and all these other ones. Charlemagne, he talking about, yeah, these guys are like the next big ones.
I'm gonna be honest with you, like Gotti though. Oh, you got
Gotti, all right.
You got like Gotti, Dolph.
I like Dolph, yeah.
Moneybag, I think he's from that area too. But he like Pooh Shiesty and what was the other one you named?
Black Youngster, he said?
Like,
Black Youngster?
Yeah, Black Youngster, he's not a rapper, bro. Like I think he.
But he get much for what he does though.
Yeah, he do.
He has a huge following, bro.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's what it is. Right. Mm-hmm.
But nah, I mean, the South really had the South hasn't really dropped anything after Lil Baby drop. I haven't heard anything else from the South, but I thought Memphis was kind of like considered the South. Just me. I didn't know Memphis just had.
That's true. So it's like, why did he categorize? I don't know why he categorized it like that. I don't know.
Separated somehow.
No, I think he was just saying that maybe, I guess they're the only ones making noise right now. Maybe.
Different too. So,
Yeah.
But I mean, I hear Pooh Shiesty name or not. I haven't really like dove into his music, but I think that's what the young wave is on.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah.
Me.
Trap music.
I don't have too much input on that. I do like Lil Baby though.
Lil Baby, all right. Yeah, I like Lil Baby.
You talk about one dimensional. I think Lil Baby one dimensional.
You know what,
Facts.
man? Honestly, man,
Facts.
I feel you.
He's trying to ride. Go ahead.
A gym pump for me, like he ain't like I just be.
He
giving me some type. It just be them beats and he do be saying some things.
Yeah, he's trying. I mean, like he's trying to hop on the little wave now, the Black Lives Matter wave and all that. So, yeah.
I wasn't really feeling that way.
But I found out that he was kind of like under some scrutiny about that track though.
I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't.
That when he first came out, Myron kind of felt like he was kind of.
Uncle Tom.
But then it said earlier, like you kind of riding the wave, like you kind of.
You trying to get fame off of that, right?
Just to get what you can get off of that.
And then afterwards, you're gonna be right back to talking the same stuff. Right.
Was that same feeling there? Because now you totally off that.
I got
That's
you.
kind of like what Meek did when he first came home, and I don't try to call people out, but Meek kind of did the same thing when he first came home. He was on this, oh man, we doing this positive thing, but then like 6 months later, after they did the documentary on Netflix and all the other stuff, man, it seemed like y'all want the old Meek back, and I was like, the old Meek.
Man.
I think a lot of artists go through that at certain times, because you get big, and then the hood's like, nah, you left the hood, you doing all this commercial stuff, and then people, then you thinking in your mind, okay, now I got to do something for the streets, I got to go back and do, yeah.
Man, that's the worst thing ever, man.
It is.
Man, like, you don't let nothing hold you back, man. Like you elevate, man. You elevate.
You evolve.
Absolutely.
I don't know what that is, and our city got that same thing going on. Like we feel like we owe somebody something. Like you don't owe nobody nothing, man. Do you? Don't nobody owe nobody nothing.
You work hard for what you're trying to do, so yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what y'all think about the DMX situation and
Yes.
his impact on hip hop?
I'm so out of the loop, man. But I see something going on.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know
what happened.
I think DMX had a huge impact on hip hop.
Very much.
Yes.
But this situation, like, I still don't really know if it, like, I still don't know if it's a rumor or not. Y'all help me out.
Nah, go ahead. You can go ahead.
I'm kind of on the fence too. I don't know. I don't know if it's a rollout or not. That's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He about to drop it. I have so much respect for DMX, but it's like he was doing good. Like a couple of months ago, like there's people were saying that he was in the studio, like he's in hospitals, like giving speeches.
Barbershop talk. So yeah, let's get into women of the barbershop.
How do you guys feel about women that come into the barbershop that are not mothers or are not getting a haircut themselves? How do you guys feel about just like wives or baby moms just coming just to chill and listening on the barbershop talk?
You made it interesting.
You got to.
Add on you put on made it interesting because when you first said like, of course we don't mind women coming into the shop. You know, we actually, like you said, we cut women's hair.
Right.
You know, some come with their kids, but hanging out.
Nah, that's not something y'all like.
I mean, but at the same time, you know, let me not get too personal. Try to ask you, because I mean, I love women. So, you know,
I got you.
I'm pretty
How you feel?
I hope so.
I'm gonna speak on behalf of True Potential.
Please.
Okay.
Let the
CEO.
CEO.
We keep it calm and we keep it professional at all times.
Yes, sir.
Ladies, y'all come and get y'all service.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
no doubt.
We're gonna take care of you, hands down. Professional and in a positive manner, definitely.
Okay. I guess the reason why I asked that is because I have been to other barbershops, and it just seemed like when a woman come in, it's like everybody just clam up, everybody get quiet. You know, like it seemed like the music even changed.
Are they coming in here to snap? Are they coming in here to, you know, what happened?
Nah, yeah, you're right.
Amari.
You don't put that man out there like that. Don't put that.
He said we ain't gonna talk about that.
So what? Okay, I got a question. What was your best and your worst shop experience? Whatever want to go first.
We start here.
B.
I mean, you know, the best you can get probably from a shop experience is a great reaction after a haircut. So that'll probably be my best. The worst, I got to say, you know what I'm saying, like baby mama tripping.
Yeah.
And you still in the middle of a haircut. That's probably the worst experience since I've been cutting. Just, you know, I ain't even finished with the work and you're already trying to critique and
That's wrong.
Yeah.
Like, man, go that way for a second. We gonna get it together. I promise.
you know, them boys, they've been around a lot longer than me. They probably got plenty on they could talk about.
A lot of great experience. A lot of great experiences, man. Like B said, man, just getting that reaction, man. I think probably, I guess, just to show appreciation for what I did. I had two people to drop over 100 on me for a regular haircut.
Nice.
And that was just to see that somebody see value in something that, you know, I did for them. Like that was pretty dope. Worst experience, I had a kid. It was his first cut, and he peed everywhere, man.
Oh man, I can't even imagine.
Wait. You talking about the cheddar that I be sitting there?
Really?
Myron, get him out of here.
That was the worst.
I don't know how I would react to that
I don't
one.
know neither, bro.
I don't think you can do anything about that.
You can't.
I mean, you really
You're right.
it's already out.
That probably was the worst for me. I hadn't really had too many bad experiences.
Yeah, you do a pretty great job, my boy. For real.
Appreciate it.
Humble Myron.
You know, I agree with what these boys saying, you know, the reactions and things like that. And, you know, after you get done with a service or, you know, meeting a client for the first time and they kind of explain to you the bad experiences that they had, you know, after you do your job and they express to you how much they appreciate that. Like, you know, somebody look in the mirror and be like, man, this is the best cut I ever got. And you're like, man, wow, you know what I mean? So that's a pretty good feeling.
Appreciation.
Worst experience, I'm not gonna get into detail, but just say we had to shut the shop down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a pretty bad time when you gotta shut the shop down.
For real?
Operation down?
Yeah.
The shot was about Yamaka or something.
Really?
You know, it was just a situation.
I got you.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
All right, so what do you guys want to take it in the future as far as True Potential? What do you guys want to? How do you guys?
What's the direction?
Right, exactly. I guess that's how I should have worded it.
Definitely, man. I feel, I don't know if I can speak for these guys, but I believe I can, saying that we just plan on taking this thing basically as far as we can go. Where we're at now, we had a location on Highway 17. We moved over to this location in November.
Okay.
And I really feel like we're making a staple here. You know what I mean? Like, we're really bringing a positive reaction around here. We got the military bases, we got the surrounding neighborhoods,
Yeah.
The hospital, the college campuses, and whatnot. The highway right here, 516, and people are really finding out about us, and they appreciate what we're doing. So, just evolving, just listening to what they want, listening to their needs, and just trying to solve them the best way we can.
There you go. Yeah, you guys are definitely in a good location here. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
It was some other couple of little things in the news, but yeah, not anything really important. So, yeah, not much. You guys want to close them out with something? Or you guys got anything else you guys want to plug or you guys want to talk about? Got any shout outs or anything?
You know what? I've been drawing something up. I've been creating some content for the whole shop for a while now.
Okay.
I hadn't rolled it out. I kind of been keeping it to myself. This is probably a good place to say, what I need to say, and it was just about Myron, man. Like, I've been with him since day one, and we had some troubling times, like nothing that we caused upon ourselves, just with the pandemic and coming from the old location, like kind of how we transpired to this location, like we kind of was. They wanted to put a liquor store there, the owner. So,
right.
That being said, like I never saw him, like no matter how hard it got, I never saw him like fold. I never saw him fold. Like,
determination.
Nah, he ain't built that way. I saw that from the beginning, but go ahead.
And like just the character that has been displayed to me going on almost 3 years now, like it's like and like he know. I can say it here, like he get on my nerves,
This guy get on my nerves every once in a while too.
Really like brothers, like we might have disagreement, like we had one yesterday, but we able to talk it out, roll it out. I might be mad for a second, he might be mad for a second, but like we keep pushing. And the reason why I felt it was important to say it because I've dealt with a lot of different individuals and people, and he can tell you now, like now I'm kind of to self, like I don't really like put myself out there like that.
I totally understand that, brother.
Genuine vibes, whatever kind of come, but like it's rare to meet somebody like that, and like they really got your back, like wholeheartedly. Like I don't ever like, even when we argue, even when we disagree, I still feel like he got my best interest. Like even when I lose track, if and when I lose track, he able to, and sometimes it's hard to have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? So,
it is. I'm feeling everything of what you're saying right now. So I told you.
It's kind of hard to tell, and a lot of times we know, like we all be knowing, what we need to do, maybe to do, but like for him to say it and just be right there with me, man. Like it's just been dope, man. And like I want to be here. It's a good vibe. Like I can't even express right here today what all this shop has to offer. True Potential. But what I can tell you is that guaranteed, whether we here or not, because eventually we will grow. But this will be one of the best shops in Savannah.
Nice.
That hands down.
I gotta throw some air horns for that, man. I'm gonna get the air horns the whole time. I gotta put some air horns for that one.
Man, wait till the end of the show.
What'd you say? I'll wait till the end of the show.
To the end of the show, you did the air horn.
You're right.
But that's what's up, though, man.
Just to throw it in there, like I am real good with character because I've been around so many different people, and I haven't been around me that long. But I can tell you that he a solid dude.
Yeah, he got it.
Absolutely. Yeah, he does. I can tell that. I can tell that just from me being in here today, and I mean, I know you from a little, from back from school, and just meeting you two guys. All three of you guys have good energy, man. I like what you guys are doing here with this barbershop.
Sir, appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been seeing y'all just to throw that out there too, man. Like, even though I don't fool with a lot of people, man. Like, but when he said, who it was, and I done tuned in myself to kind of see what y'all had going on, and I like it.
Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I got to get out my way and do more, but I'd be so busy and everything. But yeah, I'm going to do more. Everybody's.
Yeah, man. So, next time I come here, I'm going to get that free haircut, y'all, boy.
Look, he always trying to get something free. He always trying to get something free, you see?
Hey, I show love, man. Like, one of my clients, they know, man. Like, the real ones that's been around, man, they know.
That's how you got to do. You got to show people love like that. Yeah.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Front street with it, but they know.
But you on Front Street now because you got a lot of people watching this.
It's for the barbershop, man. 216 Birchwood Drive? 220. Look at me.
I don't know where that is, yo.
You see, look at me. I'm trying.
216 Highway 80.
Birchfield Drive, Savannah, Georgia, 31405.
Oh man, that's what I get trying to remember the address in the head. You see?
House barbershop. House barbershop.
Yeah,
You got Birchfield.
yeah.
We got a Birchfield. It just would have been.
Definitely, y'all. True Potential Barbering Studio, man. We have a lot to offer. A great vibe, great atmosphere, great people. Very diverse. We just try to keep everybody comfortable and keep everybody pleased, one cut at a time. So, y'all come on and see us if you can. Come on and see us, man. Definitely.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. What you want? You closing them out?
Yeah, I close them out with a
All
song.
right.
Yeah.
Kumbaya.
My
You
boy
might-
sing too, man. My boy.
Oh, B, you sing?
Yeah, Dubs, he be over there singing.
Everything.
Drums,
Like,
all
both
of
of these
that.
boys be singing.
Oh man, we're gonna have to come back for a part 2 and getting the boys on
I guess I ended with them cats that we had at the podcast last week.
Juvie Two-Way?
Yeah, Juvie Two-Way.
Okay.
He got a song called Doja.
From Savannah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Young boys off the south side. Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and leave us some comments.
Smoking those of these, the pain, I got so much shit on my mind. You the one that smoke with me, I show you bitches cross that line. But since it's all 2020,
I heard this
that
one.
dawn 21, I just
Oh, maybe I
want Dior
did.
and Fendi. Under that my type gon' come right around your city with a chop and it's gon' bust shit. I don't really care about no bitch cause she gon' fuck you. Riding windows tinted, you know I'm a menace. I be with niggas who face ain't really got no interest.
Yeah, I did hear this one.
See, I be toting. I ain't tryna start commotion, but ole, I see that nigga right there. So turn the lights down, I see him in his nightmares and watch that pussy burn out. Look, Rahul, tell you what, I just body care taking the